Alright, let me take you back to the moment I realized I'd been scammed out of my hard-earned crypto. It's a feeling I wouldn't wish on anyone, like the floor just dropped out from under me. I remember sitting there, staring at my screen, heart pounding, trying to process what had just happened. The shock, the disbelief, and then that sinking realization. I'd fallen for it. It was one of those too-good-to-be-true opportunities, you know, the kind promising sky-high returns, flashy testimonials, and a website that looked almost flawless. Everything about it was designed to make you feel like you were missing out if you didn't jump in right away. The site was filled with stories of people who supposedly made it big overnight, and the graphics were so slick, it almost felt like a real financial institution. I'd seen some chatter on Google about Tracebackassets, and honestly, I wanted to believe I could fix my losses. When you're desperate, you start looking for any lifeline, and these so-called recovery services seem to pop up everywhere. They promise hope when you're at your lowest, and that's exactly what I was searching for. But let me be real, I got burned. I was angry at myself for ignoring the warning signs, and embarrassed that I'd let my guard down. It's a tough pill to swallow, realizing you've been tricked. I sent my money, watched it grow on a fake dashboard, and then silence. The numbers kept climbing, but when I tried to withdraw, nothing happened. That's when the panic set in. Suddenly, my so-called advisor vanished. No replies, no money, just a cold pit in my stomach and a lot of regret. It felt like I'd been left out in the cold, and there was no one to turn to for help. I want to save you from the same mistake. If my story can help even one person avoid this trap, it's worth sharing. Here's what I wish I'd known before I handed over my crypto. These are lessons I learned the hard way, and I hope you can learn from them without paying the same price. First, if someone reaches out and says they can recover your crypto for a fee, run. No legitimate company will ever guarantee to get your money back, especially not for an upfront payment. Scammers prey on your hope and desperation, and they know exactly what to say to make you trust them. Most of these so-called recovery services are just part 2 of the scam. They'll take your money, your information, and leave you even worse off than before. It's a cruel cycle, and it's designed to keep you trapped. If you see names floating around like Tracebackassets in forums or Google ads, be skeptical. Scammers are always rebranding and finding new ways to look legitimate, so don't take anything at face value. Legitimate help won't cold call you, and nobody can guarantee to get your coins back. If someone is reaching out to you first, that's a huge red flag. Second, always verify who you're dealing with. Take your time to check credentials, look up the company, and see if they have a real track record. Don't be afraid to dig deep. Check official websites, look for real reviews, not just glowing testimonials that could be faked. If something feels off, trust your gut and walk away. Go to trusted crypto communities and ask questions. There are plenty of people out there who've been through the same thing and can spot a scam from a mile away. Don't be afraid to reach out and get a second opinion. If you feel rushed, that's a red flag. Scammers want you to act fast so you don't have time to think things through or do your research. Third, never give out your private keys or seed phrases, ever. These are the keys to your kingdom, and once someone else has them, your funds are gone for good. No real service will ask for them. If anyone does, that's your cue to cut off contact immediately. If someone does, they're trying to steal your funds. Don't let anyone pressure you into sharing sensitive information, no matter how convincing they sound. It's easy to get swept up in the hype, especially when you're new and just want to make your money work. The crypto world moves fast, and it's tempting to chase the next big thing. But crypto is full of landmines, and scammers are getting smarter every day. They're always coming up with new tricks, so you have to stay one step ahead. If you've already been scammed, I know how tough it feels. The shame, the anger, the sense of loss, it can be overwhelming. But you're not defined by one mistake. It's embarrassing, it's painful, but you're not alone. So many people have been through this, even if they don't talk about it openly. Learn from it, talk about it, and share your story to help others. The more we speak up, the harder it is for scammers to keep winning. Above all, stay curious, stay cautious, and remember, if something sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Take your time, do your homework, and don't let anyone rush you into a decision. Thanks for listening to my story. I hope it helps you stay safe out there in the wild world of crypto. Keep your crypto safe and your wits about you. Protect your assets, trust your instincts, and don't be afraid to ask for help if you need it. See you next time.